Back up a little bit. No, sorry, come back. Yeah, you're good right there.
Hello, America! It's your favorite late night talk show host, Tony Mattar. So glad that you decided to join us. We have so much happening on this episode, but before we even move on, I would like to celebrate, folks. We have made it to not just our 5th week of quarantine, but to the 5th episode of this show. Big round of applause for everyone right now.
Hey, I have to go take a nap. So
We're in the middle of this. So.
I know, but I have to take a nap. So
You know, every other show Venture puts out gets really, a lot of production talent and whatnot.
this one isn't. This one, those aren't exhausting.
Okay.
So I brought in
Let me
a
just
ringer.
go. Let me just go. Take a nap.
Your wife is here. She's going to help you out for a minute.
Bring my wife. Well, folks, here we are. We have now reached week 7 of quarantine.
You said it was week 5 earlier.
To not just our 5th week of quarantine.
I really don't like
Is it that long because you're spending it with me?
I'd like to share a joke submitted by our very own lead pastor, Brandon Beals. Now, I can't promise you that this joke is funny or that it's even a joke. I think it's more of a statement. He thinks it's hilarious. He begged me to put this in the show. He even came to the filming of this just to see if I would execute this joke well. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
He actually left.
Why don't cannibals eat clowns? Because they taste funny. That was worse than this show. I gotta just be honest. Now to tonight's news. Facebook and Instagram announced that they will be doing a live graduation for all of the 2020 graduates.
I'm back. I couldn't sleep. You're too loud.
Could you imagine how long that ceremony's gonna be? Arrington? Aaron Applebottom.
Oh, you're still doing this bit. Okay. Should I go take another nap?
Seymour Butts. Girl Scouts of America announced that they've received federal funding from the government due to a lack of cookie sales this year. Now that they have some money in the bank, they're making some more cookies. Here are those new flavors. Used to be Thin Mints, Tagalones, Do-Si Don't Touch Your Face, Zoom macaroons, S'more Time Homeschooling Your Kids, and last but not least, if that one didn't hurt, I think I'm about to ginger snaps. A dog in North Carolina tested positive for COVID-19. Now, if you thought teaching your dog how to shake was difficult, imagine teaching your dog how to elbow bump. Chicken wing. UPS is now delivering medication to the elderly in Florida via drones. So don't be amused or shocked when you see some elderly in Florida yelling at the sky every Thursday, "Where are my pills?"
It's kind of like what happened to you last week.
Last but not least, this joke was submitted by a viewer of our show. He also is my boss and also wrote the first joke that we shared earlier. I actually, once again, don't think this is more of a joke. I just think it's a statement. Las Vegas has announced that they will be reopening all their casinos soon, but before they do, they want to announce that they are officially smoke-free. Look what COVID-19 has done for us.
It brought us this show, too.
Yeah. Tonight's musical guest is another young, promising artist. Take it away, Linnea. Thank you for that performance. Tonight's interview is with longtime fan, Sarah Ricky. Her and her husband, Bob, oversee Bob's Farm out in Snohomish. Now, to get Sarah on the show is very difficult. I had to pull a lot of strings, ask for a couple favors, make a couple calls. So the fact that she's here with us means so much to me. Now, we're going to be discussing what would it look like if Tony worked on a farm. I, too, was wondering that, America. Take it away, Sarah.
Well, folks, here we are for our live interview with the Ricky family. We have Bob and Sarah. And why don't you guys say hello to everyone in America?
Hey, everybody in America.
Yeah.
America, wow, that's pretty
Tony,
broad.
you've gone nationwide, bud.
Nationwide. We've yet to cross the waters, but we are nationwide. We have viewers all over the nation right now.
I knew you were a big deal.
Thank you. You're only the third person to say that now after my show. It's funny. I don't know if maybe you guys have experienced this. Now that I've gotten famous through the show, suddenly everyone wants to be my friend again.
Ah,
Again, like they were prior and then didn't want to be your friend, and now they do?
Yeah, I don't have many. It's like, where were you guys when I was just youth pastor Tony, and now I'm late night Tony, and all of a sudden everyone wants to be a homie.
Right.
Now, tell us a little bit about what you guys do for a living.
We farm. We farm. We grow things and we entertain people, and we're actually have a good time doing it most days.
Now, what kind of things do you guys grow at your farm?
we grow sweet corn, we grow pumpkins, we grow acorn, squash, actually all kinds of different squash. And we also do a lot of hay as well.
Hey, do you guys, I was a vegan for a month. Do you guys do kale by any chance?
No.
Yeah, no, we grow food.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I have you guys here, a lot of America has been wondering, if Tony weren't in ministry, what else would he be doing? And
That's a great question.
I ask myself that all the time. I've always thought, I'd like to work at Costco for a season. Why not? And I truly can see myself working at your farm. I consider myself a man's man. I work with my hands. And what kind of jobs would you guys say I could do at your farm? What's needed?
Well, before we get you going too far, if you ever watched American Idol back in the day when my boy Randy Jackson was on there,
Yes.
to quote him, I'd say, it's a no for me, dog.
Why is that?
I got a job for you.
Okay, yeah, what was that?
You've seen our apple cannons, right? People love to
Yes.
shoot those apple cannons.
Oh, I
Yeah.
shoot them every year. Yeah.
Yeah, so we need another employee over there. Does that sound like something you might be interested in?
Well, my wife would probably appreciate it. I probably drop about $20 a year on your apple cannons, folks.
So, but we need somebody to be like a moving target.
It's a new attraction.
We think you'd be great at it.
We think you'd be awesome.
Now, is that because I'm fast and I'm fit? Is that why? Or
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, you're elusive.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
wow.
You're athletic.
That was our number one reason.
I was thinking more, if I were to come work for you guys, why don't I kind of be the face of the farm? The first people, when they drive up, the first thing they see is Tony and the pumpkins. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you want to work in the parking lot? We need a parking lot lead too. That works.
Yeah, can you park cars?
Do you know how to give people directions?
It's part of my job portfolio. It's how they keep me on at the church. I oversee the parking lot.
Perfect. You come with experience.
I went to Bible college, dropped a ton of money, and now I'm overseeing a parking lot, and it's fine. From one, now that we're kind of both famous in our neck of the woods, King 5 interviews me, they interview you guys. How do you guys handle being such a popular site in Snohomish County?
That's a great question.
I should ask Lindsay and Leslie how they do it.
Yeah.
Well, my show has more viewers than theirs. I don't know.
Awesome.
I'm on Facebook. How about them?
God, I love you, Tony.
Yeah.
I think we're open, we're honest, we're transparent, and we're approachable. How's that?
Yeah. On a real note, my wife and I, you guys are a part of our family tradition now. We're there in October. We were doing it when we were dating, engaged, and now with a kiddo. We brought our kiddo last October, and we're going to keep bringing her each year. And,
Yeah, buddy.
Thanks for helping us make some family traditions.
She's a cute kiddo too.
Yeah, she's got her daddy's looks, her mama's.
She takes after mom. That's cool.
Now, I always ask every interviewee this question. This is how I like to end my interviews. If there's one piece of advice you guys would give me for my show, hey, try this, do this, what would it be?
All right. I really want to diss you right here, but I got to be honest.
Do it.
Go for it.
Me being my authentic self.
Ooh, here you go.
Besides Sunday morning worship,
Yes.
the only other thing I have watched, content that I watched from Venture Church has been your show.
She loves your show.
Because you're unapologetically you, Tony Mattar. Yes, you should have cried. It's such an honor.
Tony,
I don't like a lot of people,
Hold
Tony.
on.
So
I need my shepherd
Tony.
staff.
Tony, she kind of fangirls over you. I'm not
okay,
gonna lie.
okay, wait, stop. We're not going that far.
Is it the stash, Sarah? Is that why you like the show?
No, it's because you're just you unapologetically, and you love you so much that you're not trying to be anybody else.
I love you,
Praise
Tony.
the Lord. Now, speaking of people that have nothing to do, I gotta ask you. I first off, I can't thank you. You know, Sarah, I only have 4 people that watch the show: Steve Brigance, Dan Hammond, Sophia Palanskar, and now you. Yeah. Well,
It's
God,
a pretty big deal.
thank you. Now, would you mind maybe bringing me out in October to come do some live stand-up at the farm?
Ooh.
That would be interesting.
Ooh, November 1st. We probably have a time slot open.
That would be great. That's wonderful. You know, people will be there late night. I'll come. I'll even DJ my own equipment. I have a microphone, a podium, everything.
Perfect. We close on Halloween. That's awesome.
Oh. Well, folks, I want to thank you so much for watching our interview with Bob and Sarah, amazing people at our church. And I can't thank you guys enough for being willing to do this show with me today.
We love you, Tony.
Love you
Bye,
too,
Tony.
brother. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you guys later.
See you
All right.
later.
Bye.
Well, America, once again, I cannot thank you enough for another week. Here we are, in the midst of all this quarantine, still watching this show. Might I add, I have huge eyebrows.